Okay, it is an exciting show here for Nissan, and joining us today is my good friend, Ken Paul, product specialist. Thank you so much for joining us.
It is a pleasure. Good to have you here.
Thank you. All right, we have an exciting show, like we're saying, and this is a hot car, so just start here and tell us about it.
It is a hot car. It's a debut for us here in Chicago. So what we've done is, the Nismo line for us has done well in the past few years. It's Nissan Motorsport, so it's our in-house performance and tuning division. So going from one vehicle a couple years ago, now we have Nismo Juke, Nismo RS Juke, Nismo GTR, the Nismo Z Coupe, but the debut here is a 370Z Nismo Z Roadster. So if
370Z Nismo Roadster.
So
Mouthful.
If people love the coupe being tuned up, the only thing better is to take the top off and have the same power. So the big change here, a lot of custom interior work, but all new front and rear fascias, stiffer Nismo suspension and tuning, a bump in horsepower, so it's just a more exclusive car.
Right.
Performance-wise. The Z is a great performer anyhow, but this takes it a step up. It really is a track-ready weekend car, but it's a lot dressier and it makes things a lot more fun to be seen and to drive in.
Awesome. Now, is it going to be produced? Is this something we're going to see?
It is strictly a concept right now.
Okay.
And there are no answers on it. However, our coupe does really well, so we're hoping that the consumer response is, hey, yeah, I've had the Nismo coupe, I'm ready for a Roadster, so it makes perfect sense. We just don't know for sure yet.
Right, so it's just a kind of response to see what happens, and this is really part of the Nissan Performance Motorsports heritage, right?
Which is growing quickly, and the Z has a long, long history. I mean, it started in 1970, and two different times in its life, it's been the best-selling sports car in the U.S. So it's a really, really solid vehicle for us to have a more exclusive version of it. Just a little more fun.
It's awesome. It's beautiful. And we have to talk about the one over there because that is clearly not a consumer car.
It is not, and you wouldn't want it to be.
Right.
So the Chicago debut is all about sports cars and all about speed. This is a really unique vehicle for us. It is the GTR LMP1, which is fancy speak for based on GTR heritage and styling, which is our supercar right next to us here. It is a Le Mans car. It's going to run the 24-hour endurance challenge. It is a P1 classified car. You've got an extremely lightweight vehicle with an over 1,000 horsepower V6 turboed flywheel hybrid. The supercar world is heading into some hybrid technology and reducing displacement.
Right.
So 1,000 plus horsepower, dragging very little weight. So we kind of talk about it as an engine pulling a wing.
Right.
It's almost not a car, it's a whole new way to move around a track. So we've got some of our GT Academy drivers going to be driving it, which is a phenomenal new concept. We've got guys, and our ad is from couch to track, because these are guys that won the PlayStation award for Nissan.
That's awesome.
And some of them have transferred successfully to actually being great race car drivers. In the real world. So one of them is going to be in the Le Mans race.
Wow.
So it's the first time we've ever seen that car in person, other than people who have seen it on the track.
Right,
so Chicago's lucky.
Big deal for Chicago to see both of these cars here. So thank you, Ken, for your time.
Absolutely. It's all about speed, and we're waiting for the thaw.
I like it. Did you hear that? It's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.